Chosen ones, continue to move in silence. Don't let nobody know your next move, fam. These evil low vibrational spirits out here is pocket watching like crazy. They trying to see, well, how much money you making, how you doing this, how you doing that. This ain't Capital One. What's in your wallet? That's what they asking us. What's in your? Don't worry about what's in my wallet. Worry about what's in yours. Now, how about that? See, they all in our business trying to figure out what we got going on. What's our next business venture? What we getting off into? Don't worry about what we got going on, fam. Only thing you should be worried about is you. See, chosen ones, we are in this new season, new timeline of our lives where the enemy is literally lurking and prowling, and he's trying to figure out how to attack us in this new season of our lives. And we aren't given any type of loopholes, and he's mad. These entities is mad. These low vibrational spirits are upset that we aren't giving into their games. We're not going along and being an open book anymore. We are setting firm boundaries, and we not allowing people to have easy access to us no more. And they big mad. And then not only that, they pocket watching. What is you worried about what's in my pockets for? If anything, you should be worried about the dollars, the cents and coins that you got. Cause at the end of the day, you ain't helping add nothing to this table. Last time I checked, I'm the only one adding to this table. So these people be these monitoring spirits be hopping inside of people, and they curious because you live your life carefree, carefree in a way where you take care of everything you need to take care of, but then you just so cool. You just a cool person. You have a great personality. You let your inner child run free, and you just be happy. You just be living your life, and it pisses these evil demonic spirits off. But guess what? Keep on living your best life. You ain't going back and forth with these. You know the rest. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They mad because they cannot get no type of information out of you. See, at the end of the day, this ain't no interrogation room. You ain't about to interrogate me about what I got going on or what I'm doing. No, absolutely not. You will never know what I got going on until to the point where it's like very noticeable and you can't hide it no more. But at the end of the day, chosen ones, keep on working in silence, keep on moving in silence. Whatever you are building right now, whatever you are working on, whatever it is that you are cultivating and transforming, whatever you are doing, keep it to yourself, fam. Because all of these spirits out here is trying to destiny swap. They trying to steal ideas. They trying to steal your whole flow. So I'm here to tell you, psh, be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't tell them nothing. They ain't got nothing coming their way from us, the chosen ones. We are continuously working on what it is that we are trying to bring into fruition, and we focus on our dreams, goals, and ambitions, and people is worried about us. But guess what? We ain't worried about them because at the end of the day, they not keeping the lights on, they not keeping the refrigerator full, they ain't keeping nothing going. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, these people is mad, but guess what? It ain't nothing that they could do about it. Ain't nothing they could do about it. And the more, I'll say this too, the more we move in silence and the more we don't let nobody know our next move, is the more curious they get. The more the more they want to figure out what we have going on. So it leads them to stalking you And I'm here to tell you, if you got stalkers, you doing something right. I'm just being, I'm just being so for real. If you got stalkers, you are doing something right. These people try to figure out what you got going on, what's in your wallet, what's in your pockets, how you living. Don't worry about how I'm living. First of all, let's clear that up. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. What did you worry about what I'm making? What did you worried about what I got going on? Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. You feel me? They out here trying to figure out what we got going on and what kind of motion we got out here. I'm big motion. I'm big pressure. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know nothing else. That's tough. They out here thinking that we gonna sit up here and just give our whole information away, give our whole program away. No. You ain't if you ain't part of the program, you can't have no type of subscription to this program. And guess what? This program is very fruitful. Now, how about that? But it just be so funny when these low vibrational monitoring spirits be trying to come at us and try to manipulate us or gaslight us into telling them what we got going on. At the end of the day, it ain't none of their business what you got going on. And in this time and in this new season that we walking into of of a transfer of wealth, a transfer of power and authority, and not only that, just a transfer in energy. And by us going through this transfer, by us going through this transitional period in history and as a collective nation all around the world, you got to understand, by you moving in silence and by you continuously building in silence and building your empire and your legacy, fam, you going to go so much further, because the more people know about what you got going on, the more they going to try to sabotage you, fam. The more they going to want to know more. You give them a little bit, they run and telling the whole city about what you got going on. And it's like, we don't want people knowing what we got going on, because people don't really want the chosen ones to win. They don't want us to thrive. They don't want us to get ahead or have a foot up in this life. They want us to constantly keep going through survival mode. They want us to constantly keep struggling. They want us to constantly be having sleepless nights, having panic attacks, anxiety attacks, because we trying to figure out where we gonna live, how we gonna pay this, how we gonna pay that, and we done with those seasons in our life where we are in survival mode. We ain't in survival mode no more. We ain't never going back, and this is what they're upset about. So that's why it's important that you just keep whatever you working on, whatever you building, to yourself. Now, if people just somehow happen to find out, then cool, they find out. But guess what? You still, we still gonna keep going, no matter what you find out. But if you asking us what we got going on, we ain't telling you. And it's the simple fact, you can't trust a whole lot of people in this day and age, fam. And that's just the truth. People are grimy, people are slimy, and people will patiently slime you out, fam. They will slime you out about a dollar bill. These people don't care what kind of title that you got connected or attached to them. They don't care about that. All they care about is what they can get from you. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, keep on working on yourself, keep on building yourself in silence. Don't let nobody know what you got going on, fam. And don't feel like you gotta communicate with somebody or tell somebody what you got going on, because at the end of the day, you grown, you do what you want to do, you pay all your bills, fam. You living good, you feeling good. Keep on living good and keep on feeling good. These monitoring spirits can't get a lick of information about us or from us from nowhere. So they mad.